Part 2. The Birth of Rapunzel. In the kingdom that shimmered with enchantment and sang with the whispers of mystical winds, King Leo and Queen Isabella had concealed a dark secret. A secret they kept locked away in the deepest chambers of their hearts, far from the golden-haired infant who brought joy and hope to their lives. As the days turned into months and the months into years, Rapunzel, the baby with hair like spun sunlight, grew into a radiant child. Her laughter was the melody that filled the palace, and her eyes sparkled with curiosity about the world beyond the palace walls. But as her golden hair grew longer and more enchanting, King Leo and Queen Isabella felt the weight of their promise to Morgana, the mysterious enchantress of the enchanted forest. They knew that, someday, Morgana would come to claim the child of royal blood as payment for her dark magic. Rapunzel, unaware of her royal heritage and the looming danger, spent her days exploring the vast palace gardens. Her laughter echoed among the roses and tulips, and her gentle touch made the wilting flowers bloom with vibrant life. Birds and butterflies were her constant companions, and the animals of the kingdom gathered around her, drawn to her soothing presence. But the palace gardens were not Rapunzel's only domain. In the deepest, most secluded part of the palace, hidden from the eyes of curious servants and visitors, was a room. In this room stood a tall mirror, a mirror that held a secret even Rapunzel had yet to discover. One sunny morning, as the golden light of dawn seeped through the palace windows, Rapunzel's gaze fell upon the enigmatic mirror. It was unlike any other mirror in the palace, framed in swirling patterns of gold and encrusted with precious gems. She had been told to avoid it by the palace staff, who spoke of its strange powers. Her curiosity piqued, Rapunzel approached the mirror and gently touched its surface. As her small hand made contact with the cool, polished glass, the mirror began to shimmer and ripple like a pond disturbed by a stone's touch. In the mirror's surface, a vision appeared, and Rapunzel's eyes widened in wonder. She saw herself, her golden hair cascading down to the floor like a river of sunlight. But this was not the most astonishing part of the vision. Her reflection sang a hauntingly beautiful melody, a song that seemed to resonate deep within Rapunzel's very soul. The melody was so enchanting that it lulled Rapunzel into a trance. As she watched herself in the mirror, she realized that she was not just seeing a reflection. She was experiencing the power of her own voice, a voice that held the magic to heal and soothe, a gift passed down from generations of her ancestors. Unbeknownst to her, the palace staff had been keeping her from this mirror to protect her, for they knew of the enchantress's demand. They feared that if Morgana discovered the true extent of Rapunzel's gift, her dark magic would become even more potent. Rapunzel, lost in the beauty of her own voice, had no idea of the turmoil that swirled around her. The mirror had revealed her true nature, but it had also set in motion a series of events that would shape her destiny. As the days turned into weeks, Rapunzel's secret explorations of the mirror continued. She practiced her songs and marveled at the way the mirror's magic enhanced her voice, making it even more powerful. But her innocent curiosity would soon lead to a revelation that would change everything. One evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon and the palace grew quiet, Rapunzel stood before the mirror, her voice echoing through the chamber. She sang a lullaby her mother had sung to her, a song she had never heard outside of her own thoughts. As the last note faded, the mirror began to respond, its surface pulsating with a soft, ethereal light. The mirror's magic not only enhanced her voice, but also revealed a hidden compartment behind its ornate frame. With a gentle push, Rapunzel discovered a small, intricately crafted box concealed within. Carefully, she opened the box to reveal a delicate golden pendant, adorned with a shimmering amethyst, the color of twilight. This pendant had once belonged to her mother, Queen Isabella, and it was a symbol of their royal lineage. Rapunzel's heart raced as she realized the significance of the pendant. It was a key to unlocking the truth of her identity. She knew she had to share this discovery with her parents, for it held the potential to change the course of their lives. The next morning, Rapunzel rushed to her parents, the pendant clutched tightly in her hand. With eyes filled with innocence and joy, she revealed her secret, not yet aware of the great danger that loomed over them. "Look, mother, father," she exclaimed. "I found a pendant in the magical mirror. It's so beautiful. Is it a magic key?" King Leo and Queen Isabella exchanged worried glances. They knew that the time had come to share the truth with their beloved Rapunzel. The burden of their promise to Morgana weighed heavily upon them, but they could no longer keep their daughter in the dark. Gently, Queen Isabella knelt before Rapunzel and took her tiny hands. "My precious Rapunzel," she began, her voice trembling with emotion. "There is a story we must tell you, a story that is both a blessing and a curse." Rapunzel's eyes widened as she listened to her parents' tale of the promise they had made to Morgana, the enchantress, in exchange for the healing of Queen Isabella. She learned of the danger that lurked, the reason for her hidden life, and the secret of her true identity. Tears filled Rapunzel's eyes as she comprehended the magnitude of her parents' sacrifice. She felt a strange mix of gratitude for her life and a deep sorrow for the burden they had carried. Her voice, her gift, was not just a blessing. It was a powerful tool that Morgana sought to exploit. But instead of despair, Rapunzel's heart swelled with determination. She was determined to face the challenges ahead, to protect her family, and to ensure that the enchantress, Morgana, would never use her gift for malevolent purposes. As she looked at the golden pendant in her hand, a symbol of her royal lineage and a connection to her mother, Queen Isabella, Rapunzel realized that she had the strength to confront her destiny. It was a destiny filled with both darkness and light, and she was determined to find a way to use her unique gift for the greater good. In the days that followed, Rapunzel began to learn more about her magical abilities. She practiced her songs, honing her power to heal and soothe, while also exploring the other gifts that had been passed down through her royal lineage. As she delved deeper into her abilities, Rapunzel's hair, already golden and enchanting, revealed its own secrets. It possessed the power to change and adapt, assuming the form needed for her purpose. It became her most trusted companion in her journey to protect her family and the kingdom. But lurking in the shadows of the kingdom, Morgana was growing impatient. She had sensed the awakening of Rapunzel's power and knew that the time was ripe to claim the girl as her own. The enchantress's dark magic had grown stronger, and she would stop at nothing to acquire the gift she believed was rightfully hers. As the kingdom braced itself for the imminent arrival of Morgana, Rapunzel, her parents, and a few trusted allies were determined to thwart the enchantress's plans. The battle between light and darkness was about to begin, and Rapunzel's unique gift would be at the heart of the struggle. In part 3 of Rapunzel's Resonance, the enchantress Morgana will make her move, and Rapunzel's journey to protect her kingdom and her family will take a perilous turn. Will the power of Rapunzel's gift be enough to overcome the darkness that threatens to engulf the kingdom? Or will Morgana's malevolent magic prove too formidable? Stay tuned for the next chapter of this enchanting tale. Like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to be the first to witness the continuing saga of Rapunzel's resonance. Please subscribe for going forward, and your subscription is my inspiration. If you are not a kid, please don't dislike.